In construction industry here in Canada, also in trade industry in general, oil and gas, any industry, there's one particular person that anytime this person shows up, you have to be extremely careful. This person is not the CEO, but his power is the same as a CEO. This person job is just to make sure that you are working safe, like you are doing everything safe. Normally, you're working, you've been, working according to the job requirement, no problem, everything, nothing. But this job, the job of this particular person is just to make sure that everybody is being safe at that workplace, or maybe you're doing a project or anything. His or her job is just to make sure you all are being safe, are being working in a safe manner so that there won't be any incident. Like, in short, the job of this person is to come and check you guys fucked up. And you don't want to be fucked up in front of this person. Like, and that is the occupational health and safety officer. Like, we call it safety guy or safety whatsoever, depending on like, or safety. Like sometimes, like in some workplace, a safety person is around and all that. You have to be extremely careful in front of this person. Even if you are careful before, you have to be extremely patient and careful, because a single mistake is going to put it down. So that anytime you fucked up in future, I don't. I hope YouTube will not, flag my account because of this fucked up. Now, anytime do this before, like you fumble, like you had any incident or anything in future, it's going to refer to like, hey, this person has not been working safe before. Now, I'm making this video just to encourage, my fellow immigrants in this country that we should stop doing that job. See, we are here. We hate our job. I understand. But we also need a career. Like some of us, maybe security, some of us, any jobs that you're doing. But if you're doing a job and you don't see future, like yourself in what you're doing, like what if they sack me tomorrow? Like, is there any progress? Like, see, I hate doing a job whereby there is no promotion. Like, like, not just a promotion, but opportunity to grow. See, I love a job whereby I'll be able to grow with the job. Like, okay, where I am this year will not be where I am next year. Like, I will have improved, I will have, moved on. You know, I love being challenged. Like in anything or anywhere or whatsoever I'm doing. I just love the challenge. At least it's part of being a human being. Like we've been challenging ourselves since when they gave birth to us, especially if you're from Nigeria. Like if you're from Nigeria, the government has been fucking us up since, we provide everything for ourselves till we find ourselves in Canada. I'm going to say this. If you hate your job and you've been looking, see, one of the problem we have as an immigrant in Canada is that we don't know where to start from. We have, especially if you're here on a PR or maybe open work permit, anything, like we don't know where to start from. Like we have a job, we are making money, but we hate that job. But we don't know where to go from there. I'm going to say this, like I'm just, is an advice. You can become an educational, occupational health and safety officer. It's a very rewarding career. See, it's not just a job. It's time for us to move from having a job to having a career. What if tomorrow your manager called you and they'll be like, hey, we don't need your service anymore? Where are you going from there? Or what if the pay is not even okay? Like The pay is not what you cannot even feed your family. See, some of us are doing two, three jobs, not because we love those jobs, but we like there's no way one job cannot survive that home. Especially like if you have a family, you have a wife, two kids, or maybe just one. One job, some job, like some of us, in this country working $20 per hour, 16, $18 per hour. $18 per hour cannot even feed one person, talk less of a whole family. And you have to pay your wife's school fee, or maybe not forget about school fee. It cannot even survive. You pay house rent, you pay so many other things, child daycare, this, that, bas. At the end of the day, nothing. You can choose to become an educational safety coordinate officer. It is very, very, very easy. See, one thing about this, you can look for every province in Canada. Just go to Google right now and check if it's something you can do. It is not that hard of a job. I'm in the trade industry, and this is, I don't want to show, like, this is it. You can see, this is for Sync Road. So you can do it as a certification, like 1 year certification, and you can do it at your own convenience. You can study at your own convenience. Like, you don't need to go to school. Some schools offer online courses, and not just online courses. You can even choose one, what's it called, course now, and pay for that course. Chill, pay for the next course. Hold on, save more and pay for the next course. I think you need to do like 6 courses or 7. So depending on the school, if you want to go for a degree, so now I think you'll be doing like 8 courses. But if you're going for a certification, so maybe you'll be doing like 4 courses and all that. You can decide to do it at your own convenience. See, it's a continuous education. Occupational health and safety officer requires nothing from you. They will only teach you on the Canadian occupational safety regulations. Especially if you're in Alberta, OHS, you have to, understand the occupational health and safety rules and regulations in Alberta, the fine, and every other whatsoever. You can also become this. You can see this is a career. You can start with the certification first, then go on. If after a while, after 1-2 years, working with that certification, then you can go get your degree. At least a minimum pay, as a safety officer start from 30 something and above. And it's not a job whereby you'll be inside sun or inside rain, it's you'll be working like it's an office job. It's an office slash field job. There'll be time you'll be working. Most of the time you'll be working you know, in the office, filing reports whatsoever. But there will be days that you have to go on field to check what is happening, to write reports, to see that, everyone is working safe and every other thing. You can also become this thing. You're working as a security, you're working as maybe in a store or whatsoever. I don't know where but if you are this person that you don't like what you're doing, it's a job whereby you'll be able to feed yourself and your family on just one job. You don't want to have 2-3 jobs together. Choose this career. Make research about it, then make a right choice. Like, that is just it. Don't ask me in the comment below, like, which school, like, recommend. Some people will just be like, recommend school for me, like everything, can recommend anything. This is Canada. Is not like maybe Nigeria, whereby maybe you come from Akwa Ibom to Lagos and study. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to look for the school in your province. And that is what most of those questions are from maybe my people in Nigeria that doesn't understand that everything in this country depends on your province. I don't even know what is happening in my next street compared to what is happening in Ontario or what is happening in British Columbia. Each province has their own rules, regulations, law and whatsoever. So you have to check on the school in your province. There are so many schools in Alberta. I can only say things that is in my province here in Alberta. No, you can study it in Keyano College. You can study it in NATE, in SATE, in so many, in Mohawk College and all that. And also University of Alberta, if you want to go on the degree. But if you want to stay with certification, maybe Keyano College, even University of New Brunswick, you know, I think they does the certification also. I have someone doing it. So now in University of, and it's online, you can do it online, but it's not available for international students. So this is not a course for international students. You cannot apply. Maybe there are some schools that you can apply for it as an international student. I'm not so sure, but I know that majority of schools, this course is not available for international students. You have to be within to study, this course. This course, I'll take it as a continuous education. It's someone that want to advance, that want to start afresh. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to, and it starts from maybe like, I checked online and it's around maybe 6,000, some schools maybe 5,000, per course, per the certification, everything. Some, I think I saw maybe University of British Columbia or something that it around 4,000 or 3,000 or so. I think the cheapest schools that offer this course is around maybe 3,000 plus though. I'm not sure. But some 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. It's you can start from there. Save this money if you have it. Go get this course. You can do it anytime. You can do it from your home. You can study from your home. Get this certification. It is not that hard as you think. Get this certification and start from there. On let me where's my phone? Like I like I want to show like if you check on Indeed, if you check on Indeed and you check occupational health and safety officer or maybe coordinator or whatsoever, you can just search occupational health and safety coordinator. See how much, or go to Google and ask that how much is occupational health and safety coordinator base pay. You see that is around 30 something per hour, depending if you're working in oil and gas, they'll be paying you more, like around 40 something 50 per hour in oil and gas. But in construction, they pay less, it's around 30 something per hour. And in some other industry, so they pay more also depending on the industry. But I think construction pay the lowest around 30 something. So this is something that you need if you are here in Canada and you want to change your job, you want to move from a job to a career, you need it. That is what I'm saying. You need it. Get it if you feel like you can do it. If you think it is your way, everybody cannot go for this course. But if you think you can do it, you think okay, you want to start from somewhere and you feel like this is okay for you to start from, it's raining, like today there's like that's why it's getting dark. So this is just 2 p.m. and everywhere is already dark. So if you think you can do it, go for this course. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Taiwo. If this is your first time seeing this face, don't forget to click on the subscribe and the like button. I'm into trade industry, like I work in the trade industry, so I talk more about what is happening as an immigrant, in this industry. So if you love my content and you just feel like this is for you, don't forget to follow this guy. So I'll see you on the next one. So don't forget to drop a comment, and I always reply to most of my comments. If you ask me a question, I'll always reply to your question. So I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.